Merkel told to resign as poll shows push for new elections. Demands for Angela Merkel's resignation have spread to her own party as a recent poll shows growing support for fresh elections in Germany. New polling shows 45% of Germans want the chance to vote again after coalition talks between Mrs. Merkel's CDU, its sister party the CSU, the Liberal FDP and the Greens collapsed on Sunday night. The survey, by polling agency RESIGN, showed 24% support a minority government, likely to consist of the CDU and the Greens. While 27% of voters hope for a grand coalition of the CDU and SPD, which is also Mrs. Merkel's preference. 1,786 Germans were polled in the survey by RESIGN, for German broadcaster RTL. However, the SPD has ruled this out, meaning new elections are the more likely option. The instability resulting from the collapse of talks has caused the Chancellor's popularity to take another knock. It was already at a low point after bruising elections saw the CDU lose votes to the anti-immigration Alternative for Germany. But now the loss of confidence in Mrs. Merkel has spread to her own party. In Dusseldorf, the local head of her party's youth wing, the Jung Union, has now called for Mrs. Merkel to step down as CDU chairwoman after the collapse of coalition talks. The local Jung Union board agreed Mrs. Merkel should not run as chancellor in new elections after the party achieved one of the worst results since its formation in 1949. The group also said Mrs. Merkel seemed to value her personal power above the policies of the CDU, following chaotic coalition talks at which the chancellor is accused of being unprepared and failing to lead discussions. Meanwhile, Dusseldorf's FDP MP, Dr. Marie-Agnes Strack-Zimmermann, has also hit out at the chancellor following the talks. Dr. Strack-Zimmermann, who was part of the FDP's core negotiating team as Mrs. Merkel attempted to form her Jamaica coalition, said the Chancellor had achieved a lot for Germany during her time in power but seemed to have run out of ideas. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk, she said, with all respect for her achievements, the Chancellor now seems to have no vision for the future of Germany, which should be competing not just in Europe, but with the great powers and the biggest countries in the world. I have the feeling that she has no vision but is now only reacting to what is already there. To make a country like Germany fit for the future, a few more ideas are needed. I suspect that she has run out of ideas.